Hello everybody, I'm Nick, and in this video I'm going to introduce you to the most insane thing that has happened in C# in my opinion since I started making videos. And that is the introduction of a fully open source and free cross-platform IDE, Windows, Linux and Mac, written using C# in the Godot game engine for C#. I'm just gonna show you because it's just so cool for me. So what I have here is all the code of the IDE. It's called SharpIDE. It is made by Mark Parker. I'm gonna put a link in the description down below. Please, 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 if you like what you see or even now, give it a star on GitHub. Let's make this thing blow up, because having options is great. And even though you can't really use this now in production, if you're interested in making something for you and adapting it and adding features and fixing the mistakes that you don't like current IDEs having, I think having options like this is just absolutely great. Give it a star on GitHub, say thank you, and try to contribute. So you have some application code over here with some dependency injection stuff. Then you have all the different features. You have the main Godot project. We're going to take a look at it in the Godot IDE as well. And then you have sort of this Razor thing to build the UI. This is using, as you can see, Photino Blazor. Photino is a native cross-platform web UI for desktop applications. So this is how all of this comes together. And then you have some benchmarks, you have your integration tests, some other tooling, and then you have the Godot IDE, which I've loaded the project in. And this is basically, in all intents and purposes, a game. So you have your Godot script files, you have all the other assets over here, resources, refresh buttons. I'm just gonna run it. So if I run this project, it's going to build the dotnet project, and this is the IDE. I've already, by the way, loaded DomeTrain's codebase to see how it would cope. It copes just fine. And DomeTrain's codebase has several projects of different styles, and loading is fast, reading is like, everything is fine. Of course, you're not gonna have as many features as everything else, but hey, we have an IDE. And if I go over here and I make this a bit bigger, and as you can see, it's fully responsive. Whatever you see here, by the way, you would see on Mac and Linux as well. This is built to be fully cross-platform. So if I just load this project, you see how quickly the project itself loads, then the highlighting kicks in after a few seconds, and of course you can run the project. So if I say run, see how quickly it just says C#. Like, look at this. You just go, boop. And that's it. Obviously, it doesn't build it, but if I say clean, it cleans it very quickly. And then I say run, then, okay, it's not going to run it because I haven't built it. But if I say rebuild, builds. If I say run, it's great. And you can have all the goodies you'd want. So if you want to say aggregate any, as memory, as span, as parallel, you get it. If you were to say, hey, replace this with, I don't know, whatever it is, I don't know what it was, replace this with whatever, and you say boop, then you can get syntax highlighting. You can say replace this with empty. You can say string.empty. All that would work. You have a beta test explorer. So if you had tests here, you would be able to see the tests and run them. We don't have them. You have NuGet. So if I want to go here and I say, yeah, show me the NuGet packages here. Oh, I have this NuGet package. Then if I want to go add more, I should be able to go here and add more. There's presumably something going on here with my NuGet configuration. There are a few things you do probably have to configure yourself. This is very, very early right now. So if you're jumping into this, understand that you're jumping in to help, not so much to use and benefit from it. But if we all help in the future, this can be a very viable option. It does have very much a rider vibe to it. Like, don't get me wrong, this looks very ridery. Even the creator on the page recommends you use rider to run this, so you get the idea. You also have your build view over here, your debug window. Yes, you can debug. I have set up the Samsung debugger, so this does not depend on any Microsoft license. I can go here, and as you can see very quickly, runs and hits a breakpoint. If I say step over, then we step over, and if I say step over again, then it runs and it says hello. This is, again, very, very early, but this can only get better. Please understand, this is an insane amount of work. And if you're getting into this, do not get discouraged by things maybe not working. Be encouraged to support and add features. Some things to mention, things like method-aware breakpoints don't seem to be working. As you can see, it hits that because that's the first thing you would hit in this chain. You could go here and say step over and then step into doesn't work, because how do you step into a method you don't own? You can actually see in the background over here, symbol validating. It's trying to validate the symbol and then it's trying to go in here. So it's great to see everything on your screen, everything you want to add. You're just able to say, okay, this is not working because why? Because key is whatever. And then you go here, you copy this and you say, okay, it is line 85 on this page. Okay, let's find it. What's not working is this SharpIDE file. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fix it, which is just really, really nice. You can basically make whatever you want. If you want to take that shell of an IDE and turn this into your own link pad, your own anything to just do quick hacky things. Maybe we can build a bespoke like benchmark runner, so you can have a run benchmark dotnet thing. Like there's so many options when you have this level of control, and the fact that it's cross-platform, the fact you can do anything with it, just for me, amazing. I'm curious to see if this will actually work here. Let me just go ahead and yeah, it does actually work. It doesn't seem to be working well, but it is working, and stepping in also is working. So really please in the comments down below, let me know what do you think about this. I really want to bring this to your attention to get more eyeballs on it. I think this can be something. So please let me know in the comments what you would do with this, and if you are someone who's proficient enough to help with this, then raise a PR. Well, that's all I had for you for today. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, keep coding.